Hi, air signs. How are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. I know this is late. It's been a crazy week. I also know I'm behind on private readings, and I'm going to get those all completed by, what's today, Thursday? I'll try to do them all tomorrow, but it's most likely going to be Saturday. But I just want to apologize. I've actually been moving the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's been crazy. So I apologize for these being late. Anyway, air signs, this is your weekly reading for 1st through the 7th. I know we're almost through it, but just take it as it is. And we're going to go Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in that order. Okay, I'm going to do a card Celtic Cross. Let's get started. All right. Also, be sure to watch your monthlies. We're still in the beginning of the month, so be sure to watch your monthlies. And you can get the extended portion of that or order a private reading if you'd like. All right. Geminis, what is going on for you this week? Geminis. Right. Thanks for the long intro. I'm sorry about the long intro. It's literally been an exhausting week. Okay. And if you ordered a private reading, yes, I got your questions. I have not emailed you back. I've been insanely crazy busy this last 2 weeks. So sorry. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords, Clarity, Ace of Wands, Passion, Three of Pentacles, leveling up, not wanting to be single anymore. Okay, interesting. Not interesting. That sounds fabulous, actually. You might be dealing with the water sign, Geminis. We have the Queen of Cups here as your central position. And we could be talking about a commitment here with the Hierophant crossing it. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. Now, what happened here, Geminis? Because we do have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So something isn't going well, either in your life, your love life, or your partner's. This is like karmic retribution right here. This is not good. Maybe something was going well or not going well, or it's not going the way you wanted it. But regardless, you have clarity and passion. You definitely are leveling up. So in the past, we have the Emperor here. This is the card of Aries. It's also just a card of a fire sign and somebody that's very much in charge and very much a leadership type of personality. So if you're if this water sign was like this in the past, first of all, that's a good thing. I don't know why this is here. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. The Chariot, crowning you, okay, swift movement, questions getting answered. That's what I'm seeing. Now, there is some rashness taking place. Very much some rashness taking place here with the Knight of Swords. And this is probably you, Gemini, in the near future. Where are these all? Okay, this is probably you in the near future, getting a little bent out of shape about something, but you also quickly get over it. And that's a good thing in your nature, Geminis. You quickly do get over things. Hold on 1 second. I'm in the office and the lighting's all messed up a little bit. Okay. So you quickly get over it. It's almost as if you're a little unapologetic for acting this way. So if that's the case, be a little careful about that. Not necessarily the best fit. But, okay, so yeah, Nine of Swords reverse, you get over it. How they see you, they don't see that you're leaving them out of the cold, and they don't feel like they're left out in the cold. I feel like whatever was done and said here is everyone's just getting over it. Either you're getting over it or you're so mad you're just moving on and not worried about it. Because hopes and fears, we have the Hanged Man here, which is a very interesting card in your hopes and fears. Because it kind of means in this reading that after you have this clarity and passion and leveling up or opportunity to level up with someone, Geminis, you're like, crap. I think you're saying to yourself, crap. What did I say? What did I do? Oh, well, whatever. They'll just get over it. And they're like, yeah, peace. And you're like, wait, they're supposed to stop and think about it. This is the card of Pisces. And then we do have the Two of Swords here, which is, there's a major decision that's coming, but you're not willing to face it. Literally looking away from this decision. Okay, let's pull a little clarifier. I don't want to do clarifiers in this weekly, but this Wheel of Fortune, not good. Not good. Please clarify this Wheel of Fortune for Geminis. Please clarify this Wheel of Fortune for Geminis. Right. Ooh, Queen of Swords. This is, yeah, okay, Queen of Swords reversed. Something was going very well. You are or were very much cared about. And something comes to light and it sets you off. And I feel like everyone's pissed and everyone either moves away and moves out of it or comes back together and gets over it very quickly. But at the end of the day, based on your actions, there's still something that needs to get done. There's still a decision that needs to take place. All right. What are the advice and guidance messages for Geminis? This is the Fountain Tarot. We have the Fountain card. It's kind of like a go with the flow. 7 of Cups. You have options. There are very serious hurt feelings going on. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a clear indication, Geminis, that this is telling me and telling you that open up and be generous. Okay? Be slow. Be sincere. Be sincere. There is love here, but I think there's something in your actions or your reactions that aren't going well. This is telling you to kind of, these are super opposites. All worked up, totally hurt, completely frustrated, going with the flow. Everything happens for a reason, all in divine timing. So it's almost like you choose, like, how do you want to feel? And then in the middle here, we have this card of success and generosity and someone bringing you offers. So yeah, you can choose how you want to feel this week, Geminis. I'm going to leave it at that. I know it's late, probably already happened. I'm sorry this is late. All right. Thank you so much, Geminis. If you want to order a private reading about this, click on the link below. And let's move on to Libras. Hi, Libras. How are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. I know these are late. I really apologize. I've been moving and I have never been so exhausted before in life. And if you're waiting for a private reading, I am so sorry. You will either get it Friday or Saturday by Saturday. I haven't even been communicating with anybody, so I'm sorry. Yes, I got your questions. Yes, you're going to have it by Saturday. I apologize. All right. But also had to get these out, and I'm too tired to go into private reading energy right now. It's too much. I just need to get these out. All right. Libras, Libras, Libras. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages for Libras for the first week of April? Ooh, Libras. This is nice. Very, very nice. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to go through this quick because it's good. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Leveling up. Something is secure. It's a healthy relationship or a healthy situation. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups reversed. Someone is not bringing offers of love. You're okay with that. Something ended. This is like residual past energy. We are in Mercury retrograde. La, la, la. I'm not talking more about that. Everyone's saying way too much. It's annoying. Okay. The world. Like something ended and you're completely okay with that because in the recent past, you've already moved on. It's like they checked out in the relationship and you're like, bye. I was gone 3 weeks ago. Okay, you don't have to contemplate this. You're not worried. You're not stressed. In fact, you're actually feeling like you're on top of the world, Libras. In your near future, Four of Pentacles, you are very much opening up, being social, being friendly, if you will, I guess, with your money. You're not really holding on to things tightly. Again, you're kind of in this mindset of, I have a whole new beginning. How you see yourself, the Magician. Yeah. With the World, the Fool, and the Magician, the Hermit reversed, and the Emperor, you are definitely, when you're making decisions, you're moving forward, you're doing what's best for you, and that's it. However, other people in your life or your partner, they don't like this energy so much because they feel like they're wanting your love and you don't want to give it to them because you're just over it. I think you're just over it. Hopes and fears that nothing's going to move forward or that you're going to have a hard time making a decision. This is a fear. You're not in that space, not at all. And then in the outcome, we definitely have the Page of Swords. So they're spying on you for sure, whoever this is. This ending, this beginning, I'm sick. I'm kind of picking up a little bit of jealousy that you have this new beginning on some level. All right, Spirit and Universe, what are the advice and guidance messages for Libras? This lighting's all messed up in my new office. Like, it's just been, I'm just so exhausted. Okay, so in advice and guidance, Libras, we have High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Okay? You might be, this is guidance. Future, not hanging on to your money. Okay? Being very open with people. Both good things, but advice, be a little frugal with your money. Because good things are coming. You definitely have an opportunity to level up. There is going to be solid communication about that moving forward. But you kind of need to keep your defenses up. Okay? This is going to be a situation where you can work and build something very new and very strong. Definitely. But don't just go blowing all of this money. All right? And listen, like, your gut's going to tell you. You are going to know. Okay? And somebody's also spying on you. Okay, all right, Libras. I love you. I'm sorry. If you want to order a private reading, you can click on the link below. Be sure to watch your monthlies. Those are up. Again, I'm sorry this is late. Next week, they will not be. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquariuses. How are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly reading. I know this is late. I know your private readings are late. I did get your questions. I've moved. I've been moving. I have moved. That's why the lighting's all messed up in my office in this video. Never been so exhausted. Had to get the weeklies out. I'm sorry. Your private readings, you'll have them by Saturday. At the latest, if not tomorrow. Internet issues. Need to get a new modem. It's like this whole thing. I'm like FML. Okay. All right, Aquariuses, Spirit and Universe. What are the messages for Aquariuses this first week of April? What are the messages for Aquariuses this first week of April? Uh-oh. Okay, it's reversed. And then we have the Chariot. Okay, so you're definitely, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So you're definitely moving on from something, like, pretty swiftly. You're definitely moving on from something pretty quickly. In the past, there were some secrets taking place. And you're not even taking time to think about this. With the Six of Swords reversed, you're just like, peace, child, honey child, peace. And this was something that was either a business partnership or a love relationship. Okay, you're just over it. You're done. This could have been due to secrets, very likely. And you're actually looking very forward to having this wonderful singles life or going out and partying with your friends. This doesn't have to be overindulgence, and it doesn't have to be the bachelor card. Okay, you could just be going out and having a good time and feeling free. Look how these people look. They're very happy. They're in a celebratory mode. So I think you feel free, Aquarius. And I think you feel like a ton of bricks has been lifted off of your soul. Okay? Now, crowning, we do have the Temperance. So you're wavering. You're a little wavery. And I think it's because you feel like you should. And I know I always do those stupid air quotes. I know. But I think it's because you feel like you should feel bad. But honestly, Aquarius, I don't think you do. Okay, in your future, we have the Page of Wands reversed. So at some point, you're going to decide here that you don't want to feel like this. You actually feel like this. So just feel like this and stop feeling like you should feel like this. And you're just going to get over it. You're not going to try to communicate. All right, you know you're at a crossroads. You definitely know you can choose to be happy. You can choose to be sad. You can just choose to be in your present moment. That's how you feel. I'm going to be in the present moment. How the other person feels, well, they're definitely wishing and hoping that karma takes a turn for the worse in terms of what you get. So they're kind of wishing you ill-fated events. So just kind of be aware of that. In your hopes and fears, we do have the Four of Swords. So you are hoping for some serenity. You are hoping for a little bit of spiritual healing and rest and at least calming down of the mind. And again, I think it's because you feel like you should be all worried about this breakup or this loss of this business partner. But again, I don't think you do. And here, the outcome, Three of Swords. This is not heartbreak. This is just moving on or getting back together. Okay, it can be either. But again, there is no heartbreak in this situation. Why? Because I think you're feeling free. Pull a clarifier for you. Aquarius, what should we pull for the clarifier? Please pull a clarifier for the Three of Swords and the Temperance for Aquarius. The Three of Swords and the Temperance cards for Aquarius. Well, okay. Three of Cups. Yeah, I think somebody have, and I don't want to really go low vibration on this reading really, but I mean, I'm picking up like someone thought somebody was cheating, but they weren't. But there's still this underlying tone of mistrust and distrust. So a little unsurety with that. Please clarify the Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords reverse? Okay. You're either moving on to a more healthy environment or you do decide to get back together with somebody because you realize or they realize that nothing was going on. Please clarify the Moon. Somebody wanted to level up on something. Or there really could have been a third party. Really, really, really. Oh, I didn't do the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry. Somebody really could. Or speculation of. Here it says there's not. Okay, let's look at some advice and guidance. Again, I'm sorry this is so choppy. I just need to get these out. I'm all worried people are going to be super pissed about their private readings. They're coming. I just have to be in a special... it takes a lot of energy to get to that space where I can sit down and do 5 or 6 readings. Like a lot. And it knocks me out for the rest of the day. You don't just sit and just do a bunch of readings and then go about your life. Like, it takes a lot of energy. And I love doing it. But I have to be completely mentally at ease in order to. And this last couple weeks, that is not where we've been at all. I'm trying, I promise. My office is now set up. I just got to fix the lighting tomorrow morning, and then I'll do a bunch of private readings. Okay. Advice and guidance for Aquarius. Sorry for that little information. I know you guys don't care unless you're waiting for one, but it's been a challenge. Okay, so look at what we have. We have the Four of Swords again. We have the Chariot, good. We have the Magician, good. We also have the King of Wands. So Aquarius, in terms of advice and guidance, what is this saying? Okay, there is a brand new beginning here for you, a new phase. You are in charge of it and where it goes and how swiftly it moves and how swiftly you get there. However, you have got to put your mind at ease and formulate a plan of action. It's simple. You've got to formulate a plan of action and it will go very well. So if you're wanting to, and this, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but it's like, okay, if you decide to trust somebody and let go of this frustration, then it's going to go well. If you decide to feel free like you really do and not get back together with them, regardless of whether or not they were cheating, you're going to let go of this frustration here and not be sad or hurt and move on to healthier relationships. Like, it goes either way. So it's kind of like this decision point. You're in charge. Who cares what they, like they're wishing ill will on you. So, I don't know that you would want to get back together with somebody that's wishing ill will on you, but sometimes people like to play those games. So, okay, Aquarius, that's it. If you want a private reading, click on the link below. Be sure to watch your monthlies. It will elaborate a little bit on this. Your monthlies are up. Be sure to watch them. I love you, and the weeklies will not be late next week. And if you're waiting for a private reading, it is coming. Okay? All right, I love you. Bye.